What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a good day so far. Just wanted to throw a couple things up here on the chart. A couple things that I think are important to keep in mind when you're kind of assessing the coins that you are paying attention to, the coins you're focusing on, and the coins that maybe you need to reconsider, I guess, for this cycle at least. That's not to say that any of these are bad or good. I just think that it's important to remember that the trend is your friend, and we can't forget that. So let's look at these charts. Obviously, I have Bitcoin up here on the screen, which makes a great point actually to what I'm going to show you. So if you see this green indicator here, which we had all the way back here, and we have it again now, it flipped red as we went down into the bear market, but we're now going back into a bull market, and this is called the Gaussian channel. And so this represents the trend, so to speak. Basically, it tracks the average price of an asset, and it will flip red if the price is performing poorly, and it will flip green if the price is performing well. So as we could see with Bitcoin here, we're in a parabolic move to the upside, and this is on the weekly chart. So this is a little bit, on the daily you'll see these flips back and forth from red to green a lot. On the weekly chart, when you see a flip from one direction to another, it is a strong trend change indicator. The higher the time frame, the stronger the indicator is. So let's just move down here. This is Ethereum, same thing, parabolic move, but we can notice that it's not quite as strong as the Bitcoin charts parabolic move is. But that being said, it's okay. Obviously, Ethereum has underperformed Bitcoin a little bit up to this point. Its time will come later. It has performed very well, though. I mean, we can see here, if we just look, the performance last time, we ran into kind of a similar situation here where we took a little break before, really making the move up. So the coins that I want to focus on are, here's Render. So do you see this massive move up? Completely left this Gaussian channel behind. Solana, similar thing. Obviously, this doesn't really count because the price, this Gaussian channel was still trying to be established back here. But as we could see, same thing, massive move up, totally parabolic move. XRP this is a Coinbase chart, so it's not really accurate. For ICP, we flipped red after this massive falling knife, and now we're down here and we have this green flip again, but you could see it's not as parabolic yet. So I think ICP's time has yet to come for real parabolic moves. That's more or less the point. Now let's take a look at Matic. Why does it look like this? It's a bull market, right? And I understand the argument is going to be right away, oh, not everything moves at the same time. Its day will come. And yes, I think Matic will have its time. But you can't just ignore this. Literally almost everything else, just about, is flipping green on the Gaussian channel on the weekly at this point. Here's AVAX. This indicator is only good for assets that have been out for a little while. But here's, GameSwift. I'm sorry, I meant to click on Chainlink. Here's Chainlink, flip green, little retest at the top of the channel there. AOS, do we see this? Literally just a god candle, as they would say, to the upside. And these are assets that I think there's a lot of strength behind them, and I think they're going to perform very well in this cycle. But then we look at some of these other assets, and it's like, well, what happened here? Near protocols, parabolic. Let me see. Polkadot. At least it flipped it green. But some of these tokens from the last cycle, XLM, I mean it's green, but it's still tracking inside. These are just not going to be tokens for this cycle, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me. The price will perform; it will do well. But look, Sandbox. I mean, the price will go up is my point at some point. But is this the type of returns that you want to see? I mean, this is a ton coin. I mean, indicators are lagging indicators. Look, here's engine. I can't even flip it green. These indicators are lagging indicators, yes. But coins that are performing very well, that have strong narratives. I mean, when you look at these price charts, it's not just a price chart, Pendle, but the price tells you so much more. The price of these tokens, it tells you what is going on at this period. You know, if people are transacting, they're buying and selling, like it's indicated on the chart. So if buying and selling is taking place, if price movements are taking place, you know, what is causing these moves? It's traders buying and selling tokens. Okay? Now we can assess the behavior of these traders simply by taking a look at these charts. And where is the money going? It's not going into Litecoin. And I like Litecoin. I actually really like Litecoin. I think it has a very good use case. Bitcoin Cash has got some traction though. Gala Games, and I think Gala will do well. But I mean, after seeing this, it tells you something about a project. At least it's broken out of the channel. But there are tokens that just don't have that parabolic steam behind them. QNT that just don't have it for this cycle, and I hold QNT. But that's something that we can't forget. It's something to remember. It's something to assess in moments like this where we just had this recent dump. I mean, there are a lot of things that you can learn from that. And projects that had this massive dump that still are nowhere near the Gaussian channel. I mean, for Solana, the top bar of the Gaussian channel is at $52. $52. We could see a move all the way back to $52 and it would still be bullish. You can't say the same about some of these other coins. I mean, ADA, I'm not a big fan of ADA, but at least it's holding the channel. Yeah, I think this is important to consider. I mean, a lot of coins are showing extreme bullishness, breaking out. Some of these don't make too much sense, but breaking out and moving up. But some are not. And the ones that are not, that I think that should tell you a story as for, you know, the quality of the project. I mean, I think Algorand is an amazing project, but look at this price action. Like, what convince me that that's going to do good this bull run. Please convince me that. Because it's hard to justify. But I want to keep this short, and so I hope you got something out of this. I hope this is a way to kind of refresh your mentality on how you're looking at things, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.